It's a beautiful brand new day here on these trends. We are about to talk about what is trending on social media. What is trending on social media? If you have an idea, just leave it under the comment section. My name is Priscilla Banks, and I'm doing this with Gospel Wilson here on these trends. Oh, you are in trouble.
Oh, how?
Have you been seeing what is happening on social media?
Yeah.
How people are bashing you left, right, center.
Oh no, I don't think they are bashing me.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
I don't think they are bashing me.
I care about you.
They are expressing their views, and we're speaking to specific issues.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because one thing they don't know is that they need to go back and watch some of the previous videos that we did about
Nana Kwame Bediako.
Yes, because I spoke well about him. I was even saying you asked me if he will be able to be a good president. I was like, oh yeah, and I love visionary people because of his vision.
Yeah.
Him saying he's going to take the sea to Kumasi, and I was even comparing his idea to how Dubai came about and Qatar, how they transformed their desert land into those things. So that particular issue, I was speaking to that particular issue because the demonstrators were not demonstrating because of bad governance.
Yeah.
They were demonstrating so that the government would be able to stop illegal mining, so that our water bodies wouldn't be polluted.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for them, I don't have any problem. They are expressing their opinion.
Yeah, everybody is entitled to their opinion and what they think.
So we need education, just like some of them were saying.
And I'm happy to see some of the comments, so we learn from it.
Yes. So we appreciate, I don't have anything against.
We appreciate all of you. It's your comments that keep us going and keeps us on our toes to know that what we are doing is right or wrong. Imagine we do videos and nobody talks about it.
Yeah, that would be very hard.
So
you guys.
We have to we apologize if things didn't communicate well to our audience out there. But still, we are on Cheddar, Nana Kwame Bediako, the leader of the new force, and he's on tour. Have you seen some of the videos on socials? Yeah, he's on tour. He's touring so many cities and regions right now. As we are even speaking, he's still on tour. And it's beautiful to see the work he's putting in.
It's day 5 and 6. We will be in Nkoko, go through Abetifi, the beautiful land of Afram Plains. Guess what? Afram Plains alone can feed the whole of West Africa. These are some of the things that we want to show Ghanaians. If not now, then when? It's the 276 store, 12 pillars of Nana Kwame Bediako, 12 ministries, number 12 on the ballot.
Adwuma mo ya mo tie wiem no ye hu oba tan na nim ne ba bedi ye shase na dodo na afri se aya grobi na ye di na ebibifo ye mbu embabunu
if say omo ye be my teachers e wo krom ha first aya salary se mo na mo be kire embabunu omo ba de bia na as I say mutimitna ye live the right life with the right expenses and the right budget and be able to afford for things at the right time. My cousin is supporting protests. He say I don't support violent sponsored protests. So protest here, you are free to do it. Mama of politicians behind that dying, say uncle so they call it demonstration. Nay shishi no man, nay bubu no ma. The big one is to Kwesi. Ghana and Tisa. We are peaceful. We were born peaceful. We will grow peaceful, and we will die peaceful.
The 16th Industrial Revolution, number 1 policy. Eastern region Hakuano, 192 billion of resources and minerals now in dollars, including the minerals and the arable lands for farming and some food processing. We're very interested in shifting the dynamics of importation to exportation. The second policy, water connections, because what I want to do is dredging and connecting the waters for logistics, transportation and leisure. Afram Place is a place a bit more feedy West Africa. We must say it's me be harbor Burkina border, not just we've moved them from Ivorians into Hase no movie Biabefa.
Nana Kwame Bediako, number 12. Aya number 12. Nana Kwame Bediako, number 12. Aya number 12.
For his this particular campaign season, you see. So I really applaud him for the work. He's planting coconut trees. Like he's giving back to the society and also educating them, because all the time when I see his videos on social media, I can see the educational part, telling them how much they are worth, even as a region.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Yes,
even before his presidential ambitions, he's one guy that he used to do these charity works a lot, and
that's why we love him
back to the society.
Yes.
And do you know one interesting thing about him?
Tell me.
He said that when he comes into office, he's going to deal with only 12 ministers.
Yes.
And surprisingly,
his manifesto,
he's number 12.
Yes.
On the ballot paper. So this one alone is telling us that God is trying to do something. God is telling us something.
Orchestrating his path perfectly.
I tell you.
And his manifesto too is 12.
Yeah. So, and you know, he's doing well because this is first time. I think so, because I don't like asking the research that I did about him. I didn't think he used to be an MP or any assembly member. This is first time, and look at the kind of campaign that he's doing.
Top notch.
He's trying. He's really doing well, and those who are supporting him too, kudos to you guys. Me, I strongly believe, and this is my personal view, I strongly believe that this year is not for him. Yes, I believe that this is the time for him to market himself, and so that next year, let's be honest.
Okay.
This is the time for him to market himself to the Ghanaian people. How many people knew about him before this thing?
No, we know him as Cheddar.
No, even that is
before
you.
Cheddar. Okay.
What about the people in the other regions
that don't know anything?
Do you
about
understand?
Him?
So it's now that he's coming into the market. So yes, for him, I would tell him that at least he should be the third force for now. Do you understand? For this particular election, then maybe after 4 years time. By 4 years time, he can market himself very well.
But I go with what you are saying, but you might not know what Ghanaians also think. It will surprise you that at the end of 7th December, he'll be topping everywhere.
Oh, no, I'm not against.
It's possible for him to even win this year.
Yeah, but
I think it's possible.
To me personally, like asking the little experience that I have in politics, I am thinking, because Alan Tramantitu is there, is going to give him a tough time. Do you know? Oh yeah, those things, these are factual things. So please, you guys, you should have to understand the analysis that I'm making. I'm not saying he's not fit to be a president. No, I like his ideas and whatsoever. But what I'm saying is that he's new, and these are my personal view.
Okay,
he's new into our political system, or let me say this game. So for me, it has to take time for him to market himself very well.
Don't you think the potential, the work he's putting in, even his vision, because he's somebody, when he says it, he's doing it. He's not even waiting for 4 years to embark on what he's saying. But as soon as he make a statement, you can see that he's putting in the work. So I feel he'll be a great leader if we.
As for the potentials, they mean for that one, because a young man of his caliber.
Some Ghanaians will also look at that to vote for him this coming election.
When that day comes, everybody's going to the poll with their intentions, as in reason for which they are going to vote, which must be respected by all. But
I'm just waiting.
I am saying that my analysis, what I'm saying, I'm praying that he should be the third force.
Okay.
For this one, then next year we can talk about.
So you don't think he'll win this year? this year is out.
Personally, because this is the first time, and it's not as if, and for him announcing his intention or making his intention known to the Ghanaian people that he wants to stand in, he wants to stand as a president and those things. I don't think it's even up to 2 years or even a year.
Yeah,
so you can understand what I'm talking about. This in politics is like a business. You need strategy. Oh yes, you need to go in with strategies and stuff. So for him, he's not well known.
Okay.
I don't know whether you are getting what I'm saying.
But
see, we in Accra here, fine, we know him. But what of the people? Most of the people in Volta, Upper West, Upper East, Northern.
So that's why he's on the tour.
Yes, but then do you think
the tour will help him?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sir. For me, if I were to be him, I will use this opportunity to market myself well to the Ghanaian youth and the people of Ghana in general. Then I will be preparing myself, keep on marketing myself. Do you think that if he continue touring Ghana like the way he's doing now, do you think that in the next 4 years, I think even kids will be talking about him?
Yes.
But right now, when you go on the street, they are talking about just NDC, NPP,
and the new
and
force.
those kind of things.
Yeah, the new force.
And then new force, you see that it's coming into the light.
Yes, because the youth are more concentrating on the new force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and you could see that even the comment that he made, the videos that when I spoke about and people were doing this, you could realize that even on X. That's Twitter. You realize that a lot of the youth some of the comments that we read, you see that a lot of people were disappointed in him because they feel like the protesters they are fighting for our water bodies. They're not fighting for power, but he was talking about power.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. And moreover, people were angry because of what the government or let's say the police institution being infringing upon their human rights.
They are molesting the
so the youth were thinking that when he comes, he's going to say something that will encourage the youth. Rather, he was bashing the youth for violence and blah 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 and those things. That's why a lot of people were. So but then apart from that, Charlie, he's good.
And so far, per the videos you have also seen on social media, how do you see his campaign going?
That's what I'm saying. He's doing marvelous because this is first time. Charlie, this is first time, and he's even putting in much energy as compared to some of the people that used to be there.
Sure.
Some of the political parties, which I don't want to mention their names. But as compared to, you realize that no, this guy, this is his first time. But then Charlie, he's pushing he's putting in a lot, and he's spending. Charlie, he's spending.
Okay, so some policies from the new force. So one is industrialization. This will help 16 regional revolution focuses on turning each of Ghana's region into industrial hub, leveraging natural resources like oil, gold, cocoa. This initiative is expected to create 8 million jobs within a decade.
Okay, so
that's his first policy. So the reason why we want to chip in the policy is because on his tour he spoke about his policies, and I also feel like some of our viewers might not know much about the policies. That's why I'm chipping in the policies here just to educate all of us out there.
So, like I said, I was talking about his vision, right?
Yeah.
See, he knew very well that even if he should get a nod, let's say for 2 terms, that would be 8 years. But the policy that he's bringing is talking about 10 years. These are visionary leaders. He said that in a decade, right? A decade is 10 years, right?
80 million jobs within a decade.
Yeah. Okay, within. So meaning from the first year to the 99.999.
Or within 8 years, we can accomplish that.
Which is possible. See, sometimes like this guy, because I believe that all that he's saying, he can do it. He can because. Charlie, you see, most of his days, he spent most of his days in the, let's say in Europe and America. So he's someone who has toured let me say, the globe.
Yes.
So he knows what he wants to do. And mind you, he's a young guy. Do you understand? He's a young guy. He knows that when he messes the system in the next 20, 30 years, he's going to suffer.
Oh, yeah.
So under no circumstances will he think of messing the system should he get a nod.
Yeah.
So, and he was talking about industrialization and those things.
Industrialization is
we
key.
need that, because that's key. See, imagine every region he's able to build at least, let's say, 3 factories in each region.
Yes.
You can imagine the number of jobs that he's going to create for the youth in those regions. You can imagine 16, 3 times 16. You can imagine.
So let's take another policy: water transportation and railway networks.
Yeah.
But Nana Kwame Bediako aims to improve interregional trade by developing water transportation systems and an 8,000-kilometer railway network connecting Ghana with neighboring countries. Then a third policy is energy city and technology hub. He envisions creating an energy city to empower industries and position Ghana as a technology hub in Africa with a focus on clean energy. This is good. Yes, this even will help us with the Galamsey and all the crisis we are going through right now. And then national sovereignty.
He was even talking about the transportation. Yes. Ghana, we need the railway transportation. I think because when we have the railways, when you have our trains moving, you see that it reduces traffic in town and this kind of. So I think, Ghana and Kasa, we really need railway transportation. At least maybe from Accra to Volta, from Accra to, maybe let's say Wale Wale, so that you will not be in a bus for almost
2 hours.
Oh, we 2 hours.
No. I thought even if you're living from one place, let's say,
from Magna to Accra, Charlie, it take you more than
2 hours. So if you're going to one, that means how many hours? So, 6 hours or 12 hours?
Now you 20-something hours, almost a day.
Wow.
You can imagine the stress that people go through. Our brothers in the north, how they have to travel all the way from the north to Accra, even just for some specific thing. But then if they are in train, I think it will reduce, like even if, let's say, if it's supposed to be 12 hours, at least they'll be able to do some 8 hours or 6 hours. So I think as for the railway, we really
need it. So let's take the last two. Policies. The rest of the policies, we'll just post a link, you click on it, and then you check the rest of them on social media. The last two: environmental and human rights protection. His policies include a commitment to safeguarding civil liberties and protecting the environment. This is so good. And then the 7th one is education, empowering education. He combines industrialization with education, advocating for a shift away from westernized education models to one that better supports industrialization and technological growth. Okay,
so for example, you see the human rights thing we're talking about. These are some of the reasons why I was angry with him the other day. Do you understand? Because prior to the arrest, after the arrest of the protesters, everybody, every institution, even well-meaning Ghanaian, they are all condemning what the police were doing in the court. They are condemning their this, and they are speaking for their human rights and those kind of things. Then, so even Alan Tramante, he came, he also condemned it. The biggest opposition party, NDC, they condemn it, and all other well-meaning Ghanaians. But then, so the youth were also expecting him, because all the people that were arrested, they are youth. They were expecting him to also come and condemn the abuse of their human rights. At least, see, even the Constitution made it clear that even if somebody who murder as a murderer, still you are entitled to bail. How much more somebody who is protesting?
I know. And also I'll touch a little on the education and the technology part, because now our education, we are more focusing on the Western education.
Yeah.
So if he's intertwining the education and the industrialization plus technology that will suit us as Ghanaians, I think that's a brilliant policy.
And it will change our way of thinking because in our education, like Ghana, in
so
our
now
education
it will
system,
be more practical.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. It's just like theory.
The practical bit is not that much.
And mind you, see, I've completed SHS before I realized that no, I should have gone to a technical school.
Right.
Yes, because after SHS, you are going to face life, especially if you're not from that good home. That good home.
Yeah.
So you can imagine. So for him bringing something like that, I think it's help. That's what this China, those countries, that's what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting session, and sure. I am so happy about his policies and also looking at his tour and sharing light on it. Guys, we'll leave you with the videos. You can watch the videos. We are signing off, but we will leave you with Nana Kwame Bediako's tour videos. And till we come your way again, my name is Priscilla Banks, and I did this with my able
Wilson Goss.
So follow us on all social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You are entitled to the equity of this land. Near what is in Henry, meaning baby, I'm gold share, meaning baby, I'm diamond share, meaning baby, I'm music nation. I'm showing me policy now. My catcher, that I say Eastern region, more $192 billion of Zika on the ground.
On your seminar. Niska na yo bibi ebedi nko ade a yetinkwam say ye ninje na yo bibi cry benom so a arishimo asasi we na ebedua kube wo so first nti se me ba okrom na se me no ebedua aduane wa ha e kire say makoma mu no pese onya aduane dida
Mau le gele ka ba mau ne pie he mau ne wole wa ne no funa go yemi
wa je dom no ma no aso yo wa krisi taizon ponyo ko wa krisi wa ko wa nyeke ko loko
mo hwe me policies na 12 policies ana mo hwe number so am da so number 12 mo hwe ministers am si me do mo ba so mo number 12. It is our time now to take over. Yey emabru ena say onyame edi omano ashayensa. Let's turn our lands into farming. Let's turn our lands into factories. Let's use the factories to create jobs. End of this year, together, let's do what? Walk them out. I'm saying.